All right, first and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutation, you brothers out there pushing truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for the love of the gospel. It's a relic Gabari from Indiana camp. Come back again when I sit down. Um, yeah, to basically just talk about this video, man. I'm pretty sure brothers heard that the government has issued out a new how can you say basically a new way to transfer money. All right, the the I don't want to call it an app, but the way is called Federal Now. All right, and if you go on the website and read about it, is basically it's supposed to. They say it gives you the benefit of paying for things faster. You know how sometimes you have to wait for 2 to 3 days for the transactions to come or the transaction to follow in your bank account. This way, they say it takes it out right away. So these are the benefits that Fed Now says that it's going to offer. But of course, us knowing we're hearing this, of course, there's going to be backlash and there's going to be more things that goes into it. Watching this guy's video is, he goes more into it, he dives deeply into it. But really, to be honest, a lot of stuff that he's going to be talking about, he's saying, it's basically what we've been saying this whole entire time. All right, you know, so they're going to have basically control of your money, and they're going to go into like, hey, listen, if they don't want you to buy certain things, you know, they're not going to have you buy it. All right, they can cut it off, and this is just right. This is literally right next door to the CHIP, the RFID. It's right next door. It's literally one step away. So without further ado, we're going to hop straight into it. Watch this video and dissect it.
Goodbye Zelle, goodbye PayPal, goodbye Venmo. Every app that you have on your phone that is a payment processor, say goodbye and welcome to FedNow. FedNow should be launching in July 1st or so, and that's going to be the new payment processor. It's supposed to be able to transfer payments 365, 7 days a week, 24/7. Now, it's all fun and nice and dandy or whatever, but here is the problem. This is where things get bad, right? We're also accustomed to quick, fast, and in a hurry. We want it right now. Now, that's what they're promoting. But here's the big issue. FedNow will be the funnel that all money gets cycled through. It will go from your bank to FedNow to wherever you're trying to send the money to. So, for instance, if you're trying to buy something from Instacart or anything you're buying online, Amazon, it's going to go from your bank to FedNow to Amazon, Walmart, wherever it is you're going to. Now, this is
So basically, Fed now is going to be that middleman. All right, it's not going. They're cutting off all the straight to consumer. Like, you going to the store and buying a TV or buying a game or buying a chair or whatever. Um, they're going to be that middleman. They're going to be that person to make sure whatever you're buying is what you're buying. Let's say if you want to buy a whole bunch of ammunition or a whole bunch of guns or whatever, they're going to make sure that, hey, this person's, he's stocking up on guns. What is he doing? Hey, cut him off. You know.
a problem. This is a major problem because now the federal government has full access to your bank account. And not just that, in the fine print, it says that the Fed now is programmable. Now, those of you guys that don't understand what programmable means, let me break this down to you.
And this go, and this is what we've been saying, man. This is exactly what the scriptures in the book of Revelations has said. All right, let me go ahead and grab it right quick. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right, man. And this is how you see him doing this, man. All right. He's basically just implement a system where every single person who has a bank account or who's buying stuff electronically or through an app or through a card or whatever, it's getting filtered through FedNow. That means the federal government is going to have your information. They're going to know what you're buying on a day-to-day basis. All right. And eventually, yes, some people out there saying, oh, well, we still have cash. We can still do things with cash. Yes, but guess what? Eventually, the cash is, well, first of all, cash is worthless anyways, because cash is just paper. All right. It's a Federal Reserve. All right. It's just a note that gives you access. It's like a coupon almost. There's no different from a dollar and a coupon. All right. And if you look up the word dollar, which that's going to be my next video, if you look up the word dollar means dial, which means to fall, all right, or to descend. All right. So that dollar, the so-called American dollar, is going to be basically just worthless. All right. It's going to literally be what it is, man, a piece of paper. All right. So all this digital electronic transactions and all these digital currency, that's what basically this world is coming into, man. All right. And they're trying to how can I say they're trying to monitor people and their spending. And eventually, guess what? If they're not agreeing, or if you're not down with the CHIP RFID, then guess what? They're gonna cut off your spending. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get that control. All right. That's what it says. He causeth all, man. All right. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're free, or whether you're bond, man. Everybody in the whole entire world is destined to get the RFID microchip up under his law. All right. And if you don't, then you're gonna get ostracized. And most of you probably is gonna get put to death. All right, that's what type of world are we coming to, man. But like I said, man, everything this dude is basically gonna say in this video, we has been saying. But now it's at a front forth. Now you can see it with your eyes. All right, you can exactly see it. Let's continue.
For an example, if let's say we happen to have a pandemic or whatever it is, and they decide, hey, only essential workers are able to go to work. If they know that you're not an essential worker, they can shut down your FedNow card to where, hey, you will not be able to get gas. You will not be able to use that credit card nowhere because you're not supposed to be out. Now, let me give you another example. Let's say you want to go and you want to buy ammo, and you go over to Ammo Bros or Turner's or whatever the case is, and you say, hey, I want to buy 300 rounds of 9mm. You go, you give them your card, denied. You cannot purchase ammo. Why? The federal government doesn't want you to purchase any ammo.
Right, see, man, it's the control. All right, they're trying to literally have control over every spending aspect, everything that you consume and you receive, man. All right, and it goes all back to the CHIP, man. That's exactly what this is gonna do. This is basically knocking at the door at it. Like I said, this is really right next door to it. There's really nothing else because we already got our credit cards. I mean, yeah, our credit cards and our bank cards already have the chip in it. All right, as we see when we go to the stores, it has the little chip. It says, "Oh, do you want to use the chip? Do you use the chip?" Matter of fact, sometimes you can't even swipe. You have to use the chip. All right, say, "Oh yeah, we don't swipe no more." Is you have to insert the chip. And now they introduced what? Tap to pay, where you can literally pay with your phone or pay with your card, and all you have to do is just go to the register, tap it with your card, then boom, your transaction is complete. Now they have it where FedNow, where the federal government can literally track the spending uses, man. They're literally monitoring what you're spending. Hey, man, this person is buying a whole bunch of ammunition. He's buying too many guns. He's buying stuff to make bombs with. All right, let's watch this guy. You know. And then where if they feel like he's like, hey man, no man, just cut his card off. That's exactly what the CHIP can do, man. They can literally control what you spend, control what you do. Thus said the scriptures. So we literally see the scriptures unfolding in front of our face today, right now. And Fed now is something that's supposed to be in July. We're in what? We're in April right now. That's what 2 months. Wait, April, May, June, July. It's 3 months from now, man. July is 3 months from now. Let's continue.
That's how FedNow will work. They will have full control and full access to turn on and off your bank account. Now, when this stuff pops up on your phone as an update, make sure that you guys do not comply with this. Do not accept. Read what you're accepting before you accept it. Every bank, every banking system, major banking system will have this starting July 1st. Now this is more so an introduction of the CBDC.
Right. So basically, he said, don't comply, don't which it doesn't matter because this is going global. This is going around the whole entire world. So if you don't comply, you most likely going to get killed. All right. Or matter of fact, let's just read the scripture. Let's just read the prophecy on it. Like I said, Revelation 13 to 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. It says that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, right, man? So if you controlling a person that is selling and buying, that's exactly what FedNow is doing. Oh no, you're not gonna buy this. Oh no, you're not gonna sell this. Oh no, you're not gonna receive currency for this. You're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get that. It says, and it says, save he that hath the mark, right, man? So they're gearing, they're implementing characteristics of the how can I say, of the CHIP, man. They're implementing characteristics of it. Your debit card has the chip in it. You know, they have tap to pay. FedNow can now control and filter all your money through the government. FedNow is going to be that in betweener that's going to filter all your money out to all the companies that you spend with. That's everything the CHIP do, man. Now, when the CHIP comes out, they're just gonna say, yeah, you don't have to have a card for this, a card for that, or hey, all that goes right here in this little grain of rice, and we implement it right into your hand. So you don't have to worry about losing it. You don't have to worry about all your information's on it, your credit card, your ID, all your what are you allergic to. Anybody wants to know about you, all they have to do is scan that, and they get your whole entire background. What are you convicted with? Are you a felon? Are you this or that? They're gonna have everything. Everything that makes you you is gonna be on that. All right, and they're going to introduce that as a way of convenience. Because if you go to the website of FedNow right now, everything that they're saying is a way of convenience. Of course, they're not going to tell you, oh yeah, we're going to cut you off if we don't want you to spend this and we don't want you to spend that, and we're going to make sure you're not spending this, and we're going to make sure you're not selling too much of this, and we're going to eventually get a profit of this, and we're going to tax you for that and tax you for this. Of course, they're not going to say that because they want people to agree with it. They want people to be on board with it. And the more people that's on board with Fed now, guess what? The more people is going to be on board with the CHIP, man. All right. So of course they're gonna entice you with pleasing words. They're gonna make you feel good, like, oh yeah, the Fed now is gonna be an instant trans. It's gonna be an instant it's gonna be an instant transaction. You know how you gotta wait 2 or 3 days before the money could get out your bank account. No, it's gonna be instant. It's gonna literally take it out your bank account right away. Like the transactions are gonna be instant. If you want to send that person money, you'll be able to send it to them instantly. And they're trying to appease to that, like the dude said at the beginning of the video. They're trying to appease to that ready, quick, ready, and in a hurry. All right, they're trying to appease to that. Oh yeah, I want things fast in a hurry. That conveniency. All right, and that CHIP is going to be the main form of conveniency. All right, you ain't gotta carry a wallet no more with all different type of cards to it, or different types of these, or different types of that. Your ID, your social security card, your birth certificate, whatever type of things that you keep in your wallet. You don't have to carry those no more. All that's going to be in that one little single grain of rice, and that's going to be in your hand forever. Oh yeah, sign me up. People are going to take that like it's a big let off from their shoulders. Especially the older generation, the people that constantly lose things, they're going to take it right away. You know, I ain't gotta carry a wallet no more. I ain't gotta carry a card no more. I ain't gotta remember my pin. I ain't gotta remember this. I ain't gotta remember that. You'll be able to access everything with that little grain of rice that you have. And if you don't have that, then you can't access nothing. But guess what? At the same time, those that have that is gonna suffer in the lake of fire, man. You're gonna suffer the second death, as Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, thus said in the scriptures, man. All right. Let's continue. It says, and let no man buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. Now let's go to let's get that, because now we gotta see what is the punishment for getting that CHIP, man, that grain of rice. All right. So it says this is Revelation chapter 19, verse 19. It says, and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and the armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against him of his armies. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet who wrought miracles before him, which he deceived them that had received the mark, that had received the mark of the beast. Right, man. So this is it's all deception, man. And you got and by you being a man of the Lord, man, you got to be able to read through deception. You got to be able to see through all that, man. All right. Fed now is literally the CHIP, man. That's what this is. All right. And as soon as I heard it, I'm like, oh, that's literally right next door, man. The CHIP is literally right next door. All right. But it says what he's gonna deceive many people, man. All right. This is and receive the mark of the beast. It says in them that worshipped his image And these both were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone, right, man? So all the way this man lives his life, the way he conducts his business, the way of life for him is all going to be cast in a lake of fire, man. All right, right along with that CHIP RFID, man. All right. So if you do accept those things, if you do accept his way and in his laws, then guess what, man? You're gonna have your part in the lake of fire, man. All right. And only a remnant is going to be saved. The ones that denied the so-called way of life, all right, the way this man's trying to conduct his new world order. All right, yeah, you're gonna have some people that's gonna deny it, but if they're not part of the elect, man, they just denying it just to be destroyed. All right. Now I'm not saying that oh, if I'm not part of the elect, I might as well take it. But guess what? Because you don't know who's part of the elect. All right. So if I were you, I wouldn't take it at all. All right. And then on top of that, the Lord might have mercy on you. If you're not part of the elect, the Lord might have mercy on you and get rid of you quickly. All right. We'll see you in the kingdom. If you're a heathen, well, again, if you're a heathen, we'll see you in the kingdom. All right. So, word of advice, man, don't take the CHIP when it comes out, when it eventually comes out, because it's definitely coming. And as Apostle Todd said, man, he can see it coming. He can see that this thing coming, whether it be this year or next year, it's definitely coming in the next 5 years, man. All right, and by these prophecies unfolding, especially in this year, man, it's knocking at the door, man. It's literally knocking at the door. All right. So, Lord willing, I hope this video was edifying. I'm gonna come back with another one on that breakdown of the word dollar. All right. So tune in next time. Until next time, Shalom.